Well, of course, as they just mentioned, Revel in Red will be on the stage tomorrow night, starting around 7:30. And the hope is that we get some clear conditions like what we're dealing with right now. I say dealing with, but we're benefiting from the amount of sunshine we've had out there across central Illinois today. In fact, temperatures right now still sitting right around 79 degrees here in Decatur. The wind's calm, but it feels like 81 simply because that dew point's up just a touch. Either way, we get quite a bit of sunshine. Mid to lower 60 dew points, not awful. It's whenever it starts approaching 70 degrees or greater, which we'll notice down the line going into the summer months. Obviously, that's whenever it becomes a bit more impressive. But even as we start to look at this right now, 82 degrees in Lincoln, still holding on to 80 in Champaign and Danville. 79, like I mentioned, here in Decatur and down towards that I-70 corridor. It's 78 in the Mattoon, Charleston, Fairgrange area. So we're still talking quite a bit of sunshine. We're still talking beautiful conditions on and off throughout this forecast, but we got to deal with some rain chances. You noticed that opportunity just a little bit ago down towards I-70. Many of us didn't even notice anything other than a few clouds. However, we got a little bit of a line of thunderstorms that's starting to form towards Nebraska, of course, South Dakota. Even you can see a warning there in North Dakota as well. This is going to continue to push more towards the east, and eventually that's where we get our next round of showers and thunderstorms as early as about mid-afternoon, if not early afternoon tomorrow. So as we look at futurecasts, everything clears out tonight. I'm saying partly cloudy because we do have a few clouds that are going to roll through on the occasion, but ultimately temperatures not going to be that bad in this forecast. All 7 days, our average high this time of year is 76 degrees. We're going to be very competitive with that. Even a few days slightly below that isn't going to be too bad. But as we start to get into Friday, starting around noon to 1 o'clock, some showers and thunderstorms out towards Jacksonville. Of course, most of this is coming in from the Quad Cities area, but you can see impacting Bloomington to Collingville line again as we start to head in 1, 2 o'clock, eventually through Decatur. Now, what you're going to notice is this thing's kind of breaking apart and then reforming and starting to collide again. So there's going to be a break on the occasion towards Taylorville, Shelbyville, is at least what models are suggesting right now. This has been a continuous trend over the past couple days where you get a cluster pop up towards the Lincoln, Jacksonville, State Capitol, Bloomington area, and then another one down towards I-70 before they start to meet and exit out in towards Indiana. So that's where the concern becomes, because that's where that opportunity strong severe thunderstorms are. It's as we start to get into tomorrow around 1 p.m. until about 6. Here we are around 7:30. Could see a few light sprinkles still lingering just as that concert kickstarts there at the Devon Lakeshore Amphitheater around 7:30 p.m. But good news is at least a heavier rainfall is out. Now, clouds will still continue to linger going into your Friday evening, though, for that concert. Slight risk is in place going into your Friday along with those thunderstorms. This is a level 2 out of 5. What this is telling us is that widespread showers and thunderstorms are expected. But we're looking at one, maybe a few thunderstorms that pop off to be strong severe, not the entire line. But it can happen anywhere within that cluster that you just saw. So with everyone under the slight risk, I want you to download that WAND weather app, have a way to receive alerts. The hope is nothing pans out, and we've seen this before where we talk about this and then, of course, not everything lines up. But conditions are favorable, so it's more likely than not that we have 1 or 2 strong severe thunderstorms. And whenever we look at this, we're looking at wind being your biggest threat, a moderate risk there. Hail, relatively low, tornado and flooding, both very low, but you can't rule out any severe weather mode as we start to end in tomorrow, especially not tornadic activity. Just wouldn't be appropriate to do that. Even though it is very low, we'll keep you updated. I want you to enjoy your day, but I also want you to stay alert. And having that WAND weather app is a great way to do that because it sends an alert directly to your phone, allowing you to know if there's a warning or a severe storm in your area, but also has an interactive radar so you can see where those storms are. As we head in towards tonight, 65 degrees, partly cloudy. Getting into the weekend, there's dry conditions Saturday after those afternoon, evening thunderstorms Friday. But we pick up more rain chances as we start to get into your Sunday, but notice those temperatures not really giving at this point in time. So your Roto-Rooter 70 forecast, the coolest day we have is Memorial Day, and I get you see some rain chances there. I think the afternoon's going to be a bit drier. There could still be a few clouds rolling through. But as we start to get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, quite a bit of sunshine, just a few clouds on the occasion. Temperatures are going to be perfect, not quite 80, but after you consider the fact that it's been raining going into Sunday and parts of your weekend, I think we'll take some calmer weather and a little bit cooler as long as we can get that sunshine to pop out going into the middle of next week.